In today's video, we take you where tourists don't go, to understand how Filipinos live away from the glamour of the big hotels and sunny beaches. For weeks, we have been exploring Boracay Island, also known as Bitcoin Island. What we would like to understand is whether Bitcoin here is only for tourists, or can it also fit in with the customs and traditions of the locals. To do this, we have to leave the more crowded city behind and go deep into the jungle, into the small villages where they live. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
We are going to a special place. We've been invited to see a cockfight. And I'm not talking about the average Friday night in an EDM club in Milan. A real cockfight.
Or a Bitcoin conference.
Or a Bitcoin conference, exactly. Here they call it sabong. It's a huge tradition here in the Philippines. The Filipino love it. We don't know exactly what to expect. Is the first one we see?
Yes.
Are you scared, Laura?
Yes.
A little bit?
A lot.
It may be violent.
It will be violent.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
the point.
Yeah, probably it's going to be violent.
It is what it is.
The world is what it is. Cockfighting in the Philippines is one of the national sports. The beauty of traveling is also learning about cultures and customs that are very different from our own. Even if our sensibilities regard this form of fighting as cruel, it is perfectly institutionalized here. Fights are held in fully organized arenas with stands, bars, and facilities. When we enter, we immediately realize that we are the only Westies present. It does not take us long to realize what the real driving force behind these fights is. In between combat, there is a lot of shouting from the stands. Everyone here is betting. Bookmakers walk around the crowd making strange hand signs. Everyone has wads of cash in their hands. The cockfights are very fast. They last a few tens of seconds. The rule is that the roosters have a sharp blade strapped to their feet. Betting, therefore, must be just as quick. Cash changes hands very fast. In a hyper-Bitcoinized world, Bitcoin must meet these needs as well, even if today we just cannot imagine how cash can be beaten for such a unique use case. In the belly of the arena, there are hundreds of Filipinos waiting for their turn, each with a rooster in their arms. Everyone raises one. We have seen them everywhere walking around the island. When we film people, they show their animal with great pride. We do not want to make any judgments about what we have just seen. But one thing is certain. Such peculiar use cases in the world exist by the thousands. If Bitcoin wants to be global currency, we will have to respond to these needs as well. This means that someone in the Philippines will have to work on a Lightning Network app to handle betting during cockfights. Crazy as it sounds, this is the extent of our challenge. It is very early. About 22 million people in the Philippines live below the poverty line and earn less than $5 a day. Many of them live in rural villages like the one you're seeing. Clusters of humble houses built of salvaged materials, wood and sheet metal. Yet, when we pass by, we receive only smiles. Some even invite us into their homes.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Hello.
Smells very good.
Ratio. Did you build this by yourself?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yourself?
Nice.
That's great.
When?
Great.
When?
Where'd you get this one?
When?
Well,
Very poor.
yes.
Poor. I'm poor people.
So, Laura, you understand?
What?
All those fancy, nice hotels down at the beach, resorts, bar, restaurants. That's for us.
I know, that's Fiat.
That's Fiat, that's Disneyland. This is the reality of the Filipinos. This is where they live, where they sleep, where they eat. The rest is a fairy tale for them.
It is hard to believe that Bitcoin can be an opportunity for the last of the world, for those who have no savings. Yet the many inequalities that plague humanity are also the result of broken money. We remain confident that Bitcoin is the only opportunity we have to create a new, more sustainable and inclusive economy and new opportunities for those who until now had very few. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Our exploration of Boracay's Bitcoin Island draws to a close. Here, too, things are much more complex than how we often perceive them on social media. Education and better technology implementations remain quintessential to Bitcoin's success. But our travels do not end here, and in next week's video we will take you to the continent that more than any other is waiting for a chance at redemption.